Hello and welcome to another update video about LINK. LINK continues to move in the same corrective structure, and it looks quite similar to, for example, Matic right now. It has its differences, but still forming a higher low. Doesn't really want to complete this move down, right? One more low would be great to get a nice bottoming structure. It doesn't really want to do it. Similar to Matic, and other coins. So they're all holding support at the moment, which is fantastic. As explained to you in the previous videos, the low could be in, absolutely. However, this is also a scenario in which we could still come down further, and that is valid, but only valid as long as the price stays below $15.60. So if we get a sustained break, or any break above $15.60, it will shift probabilities towards the low being in. I would still like to see a little bit more evidence, because it would mean that the price has first of all formed a WXY structure. Not only that, but also as a running flat. What does it mean, running flat? Running flat means that the X wave ended above the third anyway, and then the wave that the lower, so the last leg down, ended above the first leg down. And that honestly is extremely rare, especially both. So WXY is a rare pattern anyway, and then as a running flat, which is a rare pattern also, those combined, tricky, okay? So therefore I don't fully believe it, but I also don't fully believe this count anymore. This has come up quite high now in this wave too, but it's still valid, okay? It's still a valid count, and it looks a little bit as if we are moving here in some kind of a price channel, maybe to the downside. As you can see here, we'll see if it continues to move down like that, then it could be a slow motion decline over the coming days and maybe even weeks. We know that LINK likes to move slowly. It at least did that throughout 2023. So I'll just highlight, this is something that could play out like that. It's of course highly speculative right now, but this is a scenario that could play out where we had the A wave, we had the B wave, and this is now the C wave in an ending diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What would be the target? I mean, again, it's not the great count. I don't fully believe it. I can guarantee you that this will require some wave count adjustments. The third wave, for example, should reach minimally $12.79, and we should get a 4, and the 5 could reach like $12.13. That would actually work out quite well, also looking at the proportions of it and everything. But I'm just not sure if, because you cannot trust diagonals, and they will always morph and transform, and this could turn into a triangle or something. Talking about triangles, I mean, nothing's stopping the price from doing this, like a running triangle where we had an overshooting B wave here, and then it would need a few more ups and downs. If I see that as a triangle, I mean, that's another option we can observe. If the price breaks out of this corrective price channel to the upside, then we might be dealing here with that kind of, the triangle maybe. I leave those dotted lines on the chart just to indicate, okay, look, we've talked about it, could become a triangle. Is it highly likely? It's a bit too early to confirm it. I would like to see, first of all, a break above the channel. Then we could talk about as well, okay, have we bottomed? But then it's not the greatest bottoming structure. As I said, it's not the most likely scenario, so we might as well explore that triangle option. It's just that fourth waves, which we are in, they will always give you a lot of different scenarios to explore. It certainly doesn't make it easier when we have an overshooting wave in between. And 3 waves so far. A triangle has 5, needs a lower high and a higher low to complete. So I will track that also for you. And until then, we can also observe here the C wave as an ending diagonal. But again, having WXY with an ending diagonal in the C wave, difficult. So all of that discussion is not so important when we understand that the most important question really is where is support? And support is at 1288, 1104, and the key level of support is at $9.75. And we're not even close. So there's no need to change the wave count here at all. One more high is still the preferred scenario. Whatever it's doing here is, to be honest, a lot of that is short-term noise. And one more high to $21 plus would be ideal. That's my update about Link. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. You can find the links for those channels in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.